Local comic scene this morning. We have got Zach here with the Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. You guys have been in Austin already, but you have expanded. You're in a much bigger space.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
We just moved about a week and a half ago into an 11,000 square foot space. We were in half that space before. So we've really expanded. We've got to expand a bunch of product lines that we already had. We got to add new sections. We got to really expand on our kids section. We've got three times as much space for gaming that we used to have, which is fantastic because we hold events every night of the week and we're open till midnight. So we hold events really late every night of the week, and we've got more space to do that now.
So what kind of events for those like me who have no clue?
We do special events that are like one-time things, and then we do weekly gaming events for people. We do like a Pokemon League for kids on Sundays. They can come and they bring all their cards and they hang out and play against each other. And then we do a tournament for them at the end of each month. And that's free for people to come in and play. If they've got their cards with them, they can come in, and we have a sanctioned judge for that, and he's great with teaching kids how to play if they've never played and want to get into it. But we do gaming events. We've got a board game night, we've got card game nights, we've got like miniature, like toy soldiers almost, but they're Toy Soldiers is underselling it, but it's miniature nights on several nights of the week are very cool. Pretty much anything that you could want to get into, or things you didn't know you wanted to get into, we've got an event for it.
So parents, if you're watching, there's plenty to do. Come on down.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously there's a lot of interest in this. I mean, you guys are now expanding. What do you think is driving that, and what changes have you seen over the last few years?
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that attributes to it. I think, of course, the comic book movie boom in the past decade or so has drawn in new readership for the comic book industry as a whole, and so we've been very fortunate to be a part of that boom. There's been a definite board game boom in the past several years, not just board games like you find at a big box, like Monopoly and Chutes and Ladders, but these are independently produced board games from like European companies, and they've got a whole different structure, and they've got a level of critical thinking involved, and they're very unique, fun board games. Like Settlers of Catan is a very famous one now. There's something for everybody, and I think as far as we make it the push towards the digital age, we still want to hold on to having tangible items.
That's what I was going to say. The competition with the technology aspect of it, it's incredible that you guys can expand at this time. Well, Zach, thank you so much for being here this morning. We're going to have information about where people can go. What is the address of the new location?
2438 West Anderson Lane. We're in West Anderson Plaza.
Okay. So, Zach, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.